Hey guys, it's Imani back at it again with another video, and I'm here with Miss Amory. Okay, and so today is going to be her 2-month update. We didn't do a 1-month update per se. I did show her 1-month appointment day, but I didn't like give an update of like what she was doing at that time and stuff like that. But today we're gonna do a 2-month update. She turned 2 months last Tuesday. Today is Friday, January 22nd, and I think last Tuesday was January 12th. Yeah, so she turned 2 months January 12th. And yeah, sorry if it's kind of gloomy. I am filming this at 10 a.m. So I'm trying to get this out to you by either today, this afternoon, or tomorrow morning. So yeah, do you want to give them an update on what you've been through and what you've been doing and what you can do? Let's get started. Okay, so I wrote down everything I wanted to talk about in this video in my phone, just so I wouldn't forget anything and miss important details, because I am very easily forgetful. So I guess I'll start off with how much she weighs and her size and everything. So she is 11, well, when she went to the doctor on Monday, she was 11 pounds and 8 ounces, and she was 23 inches, and her head was 37.5 centimeters, which is about 14.76 inches all the way around. When she was born, she was 6 pounds 7 ounces, 19.5 inches long, and her head was 12 inches all the way around. So she is definitely growing, and the pediatrician says she is perfectly proportioned, so that is wonderful. So I'm gonna get into the list now. So she can hold her head up now. Oh, and by the way, she has this bib on because she just ate, and I don't want to risk her spitting up all over her clothes and getting them wet and stuff. So yeah, what's going on? She can hold her head up now. Let me show you. See, she's holding the head up. She's also showing you something else that's later on in the list, but she's holding her little head up like that. And her neck is very strong. She does tummy time every single day, whether it's tummy to floor time or tummy to tummy time. She prefers tummy to tummy time, and that's when she really lifts her head all the way up and stuff like that and looks around. But on the tummy to floor time, she'll mainly just kick her feet and her legs and push up on her knees and stuff. So hold on, my mom is calling me. Hello?
You ready today, ain't you? Hey, Emery. Good morning, Emery.
Okay. So the second thing I wanted to say, well, she kind of fell asleep in that time I was talking to my mother, but the second thing I wanted to say was she has strong legs now, and she can stand with support pretty well. And I will show you that right now, but she is asleep, so I don't want to wake her up and you know, force her to entertain you guys with her standing up. So I'm gonna just insert some pictures or a video or something like that to show you now. The next thing is she tries to hold her own bottle, and she also keeps you from taking it out of her mouth. For example, like she will have both hands wrapped around the bottle, and then let's say she doesn't have them wrapped around the bottle at the time, and you take it out of her mouth to either like reset the nipple or do something, and then you put it back in her mouth. The second time you put it back in her mouth, she will like grab it with her little hand on the top part, the tip. I don't feel like I'm explaining this right, but she'll grab it with her little hand to keep it from coming out of her mouth, and she'll have a strong grip on it too. So she's very controlling and very demanding. All right, and I'll insert some pictures or videos for that as well, so you can see. She laughs and smiles all the time, and she's always talking. So when I say talking, I mean like doing that goo and guh and, you know, baby noises and stuff. And she'll respond to you or talk to you or try to say something to you. Sometimes she'll yell at you, but she's always smiling and laughing. And I'll definitely insert pictures of her smiling and laughing, or in videos of her smiling and laughing as well. Miss Julie now. What else happened? Really? Really? And then what did they say? Huh? Did you just get the hiccups again? Huh? Did you just laugh yourself into some hiccups? I'll try to insert a lot of what I'm talking about just so you can see it. I would demonstrate it for you live, but like I said, she fell asleep, so we're having to change things up. So yeah, she talks, laughs, and smiles all the time. The next thing I put was that she now has eyebrows. When she was a newborn, she definitely did not have eyebrows, but she came out with a head full of hair. And then about 1 month, I would say, she started having like, her eyebrows were really dry and whitish, like they were peeling and stuff. And then now she has eyebrows. And yeah. In the 1 month doctor's appointment video, I said that she had a heart murmur and a hernia. So after that visit, I took her to the children's heart place over where I live, and she got evaluated by the cardiologist, pediatric cardiologist over there, and he basically said that it was an innocent heart murmur and that she could possibly grow out of it within the next few months. But if not, then that's okay, because it's perfectly normal, nothing to worry about. But he wanted to see her sometime in March, I believe, of this year. So, and she went back in December, I believe. But yeah, so she wants to see her again in March to see if the heart murmur went away or if she still has it. And yeah, but it's innocent. And as for her hernia, when she went to her first appointment with Kaiser, she was like, oh yeah, that's a hernia. That's a hernia. But then when I took her to her new pediatrician, she was like, don't even worry about it. It's basically like, why can't I talk today? It's basically like there's no hernia there. Don't even think about hernia. Hernia ain't even nothing. So now her hernia is completely gone. She has no hernia. She hasn't any belly button. And that's that on that, sis. The next thing I said was she is very alert and she stays awake longer during the days and sleeps longer through the nights. So, there was about a 3-day period 2 to 3 weeks ago when she would fall asleep by 10 o'clock every night and then wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then she did that for about 3 days straight. Didn't last that long. But now she falls to sleep around 9 o'clock. Then she wakes up again at 2. Then she falls back asleep, wakes up again at 6 or 5, depending. So she wakes up technically once in the nighttime, and then she'll be up early in the morning, around the time that her dad starts getting ready to go to work. That's when she'll be up. So she kind of sleeps through the night a little bit, but not really. And then also she's up longer during the day, so she'll be up, let's say, for good in the morning. She'll go to sleep at the 5 or 6 o'clock time and then wake back up after that, and then that's when she'll be up for the morning. So she'll be up for a good 2 hours. She'll eat, chill, talk, you know, laugh, do her little baby thing, and then she'll be back to sleep. And then she'll wake up again, another 2 hours. She'll be awake. She'll do tummy time and stuff, read, sing songs, stuff like that. And then she'll be sleeping. And as we get closer to the afternoon time, she'll just be sleep up, eat, sleep up, eat. You know what I mean? Not up for 2 hours, but like she'll wake up, eat, go back to sleep, closer to her bedtime. So there's that. I said that she holds her toys now. Before, she didn't grasp them really. She couldn't even really control her hands when she was younger, because, you know, she's a newborn. She doesn't know what these things are. But now she can definitely grab things. She definitely reaches for things. I can insert clips and pictures of that, of her holding her toy. And she puts things in her mouth. Like, she'll grab your finger and put it in her mouth if she's hungry. Or she'll just grab it and just lick it when she's just chilling there. And yeah, that's my baby. I put that she can see further away. When she was younger, she couldn't see unless you were like right here. But now if you're standing, like, you can't see where my hand is, but if you're farther away, she can definitely see you and she'll follow you around the room when you walk. So that's very good. She eats 4 ounces of milk every 3 hours. sometimes a little bit less, maybe 2.5, but it's definitely 4 ounces fairly often throughout the day. So she's eating, child, and she getting chunky too. She got little rolls on her her legs. And yeah. The next one I put, she will throw herself to the side if you're not careful. So let's say you're holding her up like this. She has her little head rested here and she's chilling. Next thing you know, she'd be like, whoosh, and then whip her neck to the sides. And then she just, if you're not careful, she can hurt herself, and then you'll be crying. She hasn't gotten hurt that way, by the way, no, but it's definitely possible by the way she be whipping her neck to the side. So yeah, she does that. She does not like being tickled on her tummy. She does not like it. She does not like it at all. If you do it, she'll like tense up, and it's just not a great time for her. It's not a great time for you, I guess, because you're not getting the result that you wanted out of her from tickling her. But she does not like to be tickled on her tummy or anywhere really, like her feet. She doesn't like to be tickled, period. Just like her mommy, because if you tickle me, best believe you getting hit somewhere in some type of way. You getting pinched somewhere in some type of way. Something happening to you if you try to tickle me. Okay. And the last thing I put was that she got her shots for a 2-month appointment on Monday. Child, when I tell you I was stressing out up until this appointment because I didn't want her to be going through it after the shots. And before I went in, my original plan was to only give her 1 shot per visit. But then when I got there, I was like, they said she needs 3 shots and then an oral vaccine. And I was like, oh, I don't want her to get 3 shots 3 separate times and go through this 3 different times. I ain't got time for that, child. So I was like, you know what? She's a trooper. I know she can handle it. My baby got this. So she got her shots all in one day. She cried for 2 seconds. That scared me. This book fell. It scared me. She cried for 2 seconds after the shots went in. And then she chilled and she was fine. Got in the car. We came home. She was fine. She was sleeping. Then she was up. And then her dad came home. We were all chilling. All of a sudden, she is crying the hardest I've ever seen her cry in my life. And I think it's because her legs were starting to feel the effects of getting 3 shots. So she was crying really hard. And I was like, oh my God. I'm crying, she crying. But I had given her Tylenol after I realized, ooh, my leg is falling asleep. I had given her Tylenol after I realized really what was up with her. And the doctor's office gave me the Tylenol, by the way. It was infant Tylenol. I gave the recommended dose from the doctor to her. She knocked out for a good 3-4 hours after that. And she was perfectly fine, perfectly normal after that. Like nothing ever happened. So, yeah. That's all I got. She's definitely growing. She's definitely getting big, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. She's going too fast. I don't know if you can see my ashy knee, but yeah, she's growing too fast for me. But I'm really happy that she's growing and she's hitting every milestone and she's exceeding expectations and she's doing the damn thing. Okay, sorry, cussing is a no-no, but yeah, she is definitely growing. I'm very proud of her. I'm so happy to see the woman she's gonna become when she's older, and the girl she's gonna become when she grows a couple years. And I'm just excited to see her little personality, even though I know it's very aggressive and she ain't gonna take no ish from nobody, because she's definitely her mother and her dad's daughter, and I could see it when she was in the womb, her little attitude. So camera cut off. But yeah, so I'm ready, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. More videos to come, and they will be real time now, because before everything was pre-recorded. So stay tuned for all of that, and I will see you in the next video. Say bye.